I bet you've never seen this about Imu. King Nerona Imu, arguably the final villain of the entire One Piece story. This individual was revealed during the Reverie arc as the secret ruler of the world. As the supreme leader of the world government, Imu was seen sitting on the empty throne in Pangaea Castle in Marijua. Mind you, this is not a throne that is intended for anybody to sit in. It's just simply this monument that symbolizes peace and equality among all nations, and Imu's over here sitting in it. And considering that that throne is located in the center of the world, it basically means that Imu is the king of the world. And on top of that, he was seen commanding the 5 elder planets of the world government. I mean, they were bowing down to him. And the only reason why I'm saying him instead of her or they is because Ivankov said that there was a King Nerona Imu like 800 years ago. And I'm assuming that this is the same Imu sitting on the throne. Imu's always been a curious case for me because they are the overarching villain, yet they've always been presented as this silhouette that we don't know anything about. On top of that, they were introduced very late into the story and we barely see anything about them in the very few scenes that they're in. But what if I were to tell you that there were some secrets that you have not spotted the very first time that Imu was introduced? That's right, see for yourself. Now, real quick for me, you like One Piece, we do One Piece, hit that like button, it's free. Share with a friend, leave a comment, press that subscribe button, it's also free, and you would help push my small channel in the algorithm. Hop aboard, my goal is to get to 1K before this spring. I bet you've never seen this about Imu-sama before. So you remember the very first time that we see Imu in that flower room. There's a servant that actually calls for him to let him know that the 5 elders have arrived. But if you pay close attention right here, that servant is wearing a straw hat of all things. And if you're not convinced, then look at this clearer picture right here. That is a straw hat and you cannot tell me otherwise. Shout out to my girl for finding this, by the way, that blew my mind. Of all the people to wear a straw hat, why would a servant of Imu be wearing one? What is the significance of the straw hat? And what does that have to do with the giant frozen straw hat that we see Imu staring at? Now, some people theorize that the giant straw hat is a monument that Imu kept in his basement fridge or whatever for like the past 800 years since the Void Century or something along those lines, but this is all speculation at the end of the day. Me personally, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't really think this is Joy Boy's giant straw hat or whatever it is, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe it has something to do with the ancient weapon that he presumably has. You know, the mother flame thing, potentially Uranus that he used to destroy Lulusia Kingdom. Yeah, that one. I mean, Oda is so annoying. He just put a giant straw hat there and didn't want to tell us anything about it. He just put it there to annoy us, basically. And you could tell that bastard probably does it on purpose too. And speaking of Imu, why is his body shaped so weird? What is with the hands being all the way down here? I mean, look at this. If we were to assume that the eyes were somewhere like here, why would the hands be all the way down here? Like, what is this? Not to mention the shape of the eyes, of course, which only a few characters like Mihawk have. Like, what is this, a Sharingan or something? I mean, come on. The only logical thing that could explain Imu's hands being all the way down there is if Imu was part of the long arm tribe like Scratchman Apu. And if you didn't know, the long arm tribe are one of the many species and tribes that exist in the One Piece world, just like the long leg tribe, and as their name suggests, they basically have 2 elbow joints on each arm, which causes them to have abnormally long arms, which is exactly what we see with Imu. Another fun fact is that a representative from the Straw Hat Grand Fleet is a member of the long arm tribe, just like Scratchman Apu. Also, Brook stayed with members of the long arm tribe who were worshipping him, thinking that he was Satan. I know, very random, but could that have anything to do with Imu by any chance? I'm not trying to dwell too long on this, I just want to keep it short and simple. Let me know if you spotted the servant's straw hat before. Let me know what you think the significance of the straw hat is and why Imu's body is shaped the way it is in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.